My name is Gillian Robinson from the Place EE project at Ulster University, and I'm pleased to share this video presentation with you to launch the Place EE Transnational Cultural Heritage Archive. This is a unique and fascinating repository created by younger and older people working together in intergenerational workshops across 4 regions of Europe. It includes many fascinating entries about traditions, crafts, music and more from years ago. The aim here is to tell you a little bit about the project and how participants in the project work to research, collate and record materials for the archive. We will then move to the archive website itself and demonstrate how it works. Thanks to all my colleagues in the Place EE team who worked with the participants to create this archive, in particular to John Waterworth and Aki Hulmund for developing the site, and to the partner community engagement officers who entered all the materials. So what is Place EE all about? First, some background to the development of this unique transnational cultural heritage archive. Place EE, Platforms for Ageing Community Engagement, Exchange and Enterprise, is a transnational partnership of public health agencies, local authorities, academics and ICT experts dedicated to improving the quality of life for older people. The project received €1.7 million from the Northern Periphery and Arctic Programme of the European Union and commenced in September 2017 and will finish this phase in early 2021. The overall aim is to develop and implement locally derived sustainable solutions to encourage internet use and person-centred e-health. So our partners. Ulster University is the lead organisation and our partners in Northern Ireland are the Public Health Agency and Fermanagh and Omagh District Council. In Ireland it is Limerick City and County Council. In Sweden we partner with Skellefteå Commune and Umeå University, and in Iceland with Fjarðabyggð. These 4 regions are all on the periphery of Europe, and the demonstrator sites are in rural and isolated areas with low population density. The project overall had a wide range of outputs, including various reports from a community mapping exercise, an intergenerational toolkit, a systematic review, regular newsletters, and our focus here, the Transnational Cultural Heritage Archive. So why an archive? A aim of the project was to improve the technological skills of older people. The Place EE teams in the demonstrator areas worked in an intergenerational way to achieve this. Through intergenerational workshops, older participants improved and developed their existing technological skills, and also learned new skills from the younger participants. In return, the older participants shared culturally important heritage with the younger people. This everyday cultural heritage across the regions is at risk of being lost, and Place EE sought to research, collate and record a range of material, including crafts, history, music, traditions and so on. The Place EE team developed the site and recorded the materials. What's in the archive? The archive contains almost 120 entries, text, photographs, audio and video clips about this range of cultural heritage. It also contains some material demonstrating how the younger and older people worked together to create this unique transnational archive. Now let's go to the archive itself to demonstrate how you can use it to learn about the rich cultural heritage across the regions and how to use the various search facilities available. So this is the home page about the archive. And as you can see, it has a simple, easy to navigate structure and is available in English, Swedish and Icelandic. This page is designed to tell you a little about why the archive was developed and to give you a flavour of the regions taking part. There are 4 short video clips, 1 from each area. There is also a link back to the project itself. Further down you can see the latest additions, with material still being added. There are a number of ways to search the archive. On the Explore the Archive tab, you can search by text or by map. For example, text. If I enter the word sport, a list comes back, and for demonstration purposes, I'm going to choose the 3rd entry down, which is the story of hurling. This entry is from our partners in Limerick. Here you can see videos, photographs of the people involved, Jerome and Declan. The interview portrays Jerome's lifelong passion for the game, which is the fastest game played on grass in the world. There are some photographs of Declan and Jerome working together, and here at the bottom is a little video clip of Declan demonstrating how to play the game. This entry provides a viewer with a personal insight into this traditional Irish game. Here you can do sophisticated searches by region, by type of entry or by distance from you. More simply, you can click on the map. And for example, if I click on the Swedish entries and go to the top group of 4, I get details on this entry, cultural relics from Skellefteå. During the Place EE workshops in Skellefteå, participants talked about the pace of change to technology. Some of the older citizens in the group talked about their careers and hobbies and had interesting discussions about how things had changed over the years. This gave the younger people a useful insight into the challenges older people can face when they begin to use new technology. As a way to break the ice in the early workshops, we asked our older citizens to look at home and bring in some objects that they thought had cultural significance or showed how technology had changed. We had a lot of fun trying to guess what some of the things were. Here you can see some of these in the photographs, abacus and a slide rule. This interesting entry gives us a good insight into how the workshops helped share information and build relationships. You can also search via the Catalogue of Contents section. Here you can refine your search by 3 things: whether the item is an archival cultural heritage entry, tagged as archive, or gives some insight into how the project worked, tagged as project. You can search by language or by country. So as an example, if we search by archive, select English, click on Iceland, you get the French and Icelandic Waters Local Museum. Here we see photos and videos and text in both Icelandic and English. The entry reminds us of the importance of fishing in this part of Iceland years ago. You could also search by region. Here, if I search by Northern Ireland and scroll down through the results, I come to an entry called Florence's Monkey. Here you see the enchanting story of this old family toy as told by a young girl. There are a lot of musical entries in the archive. For example, if we go to the Republic of Ireland, we find the entry In Shame, Love and Shame. The story of this song sheds light on social attitudes and values in Ireland at that time and how unmarried women who became pregnant were treated. The song lyrics are included. It also shows the nice relationship that developed between Peg and Mary. You can also search for items that relate to how the intergenerational workshops worked and the project overall. So the entries and the various search mechanisms form the bulk of the site. 2 other sections exist: Add Edit, which is just for those registered to enter material, and Contact, which is currently set to email the Place EE team. We're delighted to launch this unique and fascinating archive today, and we trust you and many others will enjoy exploring the entries. It is a genuine treasure trove of material from 4 regions at the periphery of Europe. We feel the intergenerational approach used worked well to get the archive material and facilitate the project's main aim of improving technological skills. But there were also additional benefits: increased social contact, new friendships, better understanding of young and older people, preservation and recording of precious cultural heritage materials. We are exploring options of how to maintain and further develop the archive into the long term. Thank you for your attention. If you have any comments or queries, please email us.